Super discounts on merchandise. Massive sales on courses from Chessable. Chessable and Chess24 bundles. With new deals appearing every day. Visit chess24.com/deals.
Hello guys, so now we switch to playing Banter Blitz. So yeah, let's jump right into it. So the first game, Luis Rubik. As always, I will only play premium members, and I will normally prefer the games with increment. Like I think this one, or maybe it is not. Yeah, it is. Okay, fine. So let's go bishop g5 and knight d2. d5. Okay, now we try to play the way Magnus normally plays in these lines. I think I asked him once how to play this. I think he told me you go castle c3, queen b1, and you pretend you got something, which was not exactly inspiring, but okay. Maybe that's the plan indeed. Okay, castle. Queen b1 looks weird though, I would say. Okay, let's just go knight e5. So he goes knight d7, which probably gives us something to calculate, like bishop h7. Wow, bishop h7 actually has a chance, so let's think about it. Bishop h7 takes, knight takes f7, queen b6, queen c2 check. g6 is probably a good move, but we will survive. And after king g8, we have knight takes h6, probably winning. We can also take on f7 now. Takes, queen h5. If he goes king g8, we probably have bishop c7, but it runs into knight f6. Okay, let's try bishop h7. I have never seen such an idea. So it's just very cool move to play. Also, yeah, I don't see how exactly it works for us, to be honest, but why would we care? So he takes here, knight f7. Queen b6 is sort of forced. Now I thought we go queen c2. And he should probably go g6. Then he's fine, but he doesn't. So this allows many things. Knight takes h6 is one of them. Yeah, let's take. Queen g6 looked normal as well. Oh, he takes, we go here. He has to go to h8, then we collect a pawn first. And then I think we can collect another one. Can we? I think we can. So queen e6, king g7, queen h6, king f7, queen h5. Yeah, okay. Okay, so he goes here, this was queen f7. Okay, so now we could just take it and then take everything. Yeah, maybe we have to do it. It's a little bit boring, but yeah. Looks dead lost for black. So he goes king g7. So what should we play now? Something like, I don't know, e4 or what? Actually, knight f6 is a threat, so he wants to trap the queen. I would guess we should avoid that. Also, after knight f6, we actually have bishop e5. Okay, let's just go e4 then. Yeah, bishop e5. Mm-hmm. So how should we play this now? I mean, we could just bring some pieces. We could just go knight f3 or maybe d takes c5 and then knight f3. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's just take. So this is funny. So this is actually the first pawn he managed to. Yeah, he managed to take in this game. Knight f3, so he probably has to do something like knight g8 now. Then we probably go, I don't know, queen c7 maybe. Yeah, I mean, all in all, it's just lost for black. So he goes bishop d7. This allows many things. This allows e5, by the way. Okay, so now we just take. Yeah, now it's just dead lost, I guess. Okay, let's say check. Then we go e6. Yeah, but there is an increment. Why would you play this? Let's just remove rook b1. Yep. Take. Okay, nice game. So 3 plus 2 from Mr. Yup. I think I played him many times, and it has never been easy. Okay, let's go 1e4 then. Scandinavian, yeah, exactly. I think he has already played this against me. Okay, whatever. Let's just try to develop the pieces in a reasonable way, and then we'll think. Goes a6, trying to get b5. Okay. Yeah, that's confusing, I must say. Okay, let's go, I don't know, queen e2. So now d5 could be could be an idea in some of the lines. Yeah, b5 is logical. Once you go a6, you normally go b5. So he goes bishop b7. Can we go on like knight e5 or knight g5? I mean, we probably can. Feels more logical to go to e5, although knight g5 was also interesting. So actually now in some lines we can even take on b5 all of a sudden. AB, queen takes b5 check. So after knight e5 he... Yeah, maybe now actually. So let's say we take on b5. So queen d7, bishop takes d5. It seems to work actually. Probably we also have some some normal good moves like queen f3, for instance. Queen f3, let's say queen f6. Yeah, takes on d5, we just win the pawn. Also looks good. After f6 we go queen h5 check. Yeah, I don't know, let's just go queen f3. So knight takes b5 was interesting. I mean, I don't see what's wrong with it actually, but queen f3 just seems to be much more simple way. And we don't show off when we don't need to, so we just take a pawn and yeah, try to convert it slowly. When I say take a pawn, I mean the line queen f6, knight takes d5, queen takes f3, for instance, knight takes e7 check, and then we take on f3. Or queen f6, knight takes d5, he takes on d5, we just go bishop takes d5. And yeah, it's a healthy pawn, it seems. I actually think I saw the game of Magnus against the same guy. And I start to realize, I think in this game, so Magnus was lucky to get this knight takes f7. So I start to think he could actually play exactly the same sequence of moves. Don't know why would we care. But yeah, it's interesting. I think yeah, Magnus in one of his Banter Blitzes played exactly the same guy. It was Scandinavian for sure. And I think, yeah, Black ended ended up blundering this knight takes f7 idea. Okay, so this is exactly the pawn we wanted. Now we go a4 to provoke b4, I guess. Right, and now, yeah, how should we play this actually? I mean, there are different ways to play this. So we could just go c4. We could just castle for now. Okay, castling shouldn't be dramatically bad, I would say. Also, sometimes you want the king to be in the center. So he goes f6. Maybe we just go like c4 or maybe check on c4. Okay, whatever. We can go c4 and then we can include the check if we want. Also, probably it would be a little bit more smart to start with check. Okay, now there is no more difference, I believe. So we just go c4, he goes c5, we go d5. No, he allows c5, but then I think it's quite bad for black as well. Yeah, now we go rook b1 and we control b8, so he cannot really fight for the b file. Okay, so now I think we can do literally anything. Let's start by playing h4 to prevent g5. Okay, I don't know what is he doing exactly. So that's what he wants. Okay, sure. Then we bring the knight to d6, I guess. Okay, so knight c4 takes. Knight e4 would be a better move probably, but it should be still good enough here. Yeah. Removing knight d6 looks safe. Yeah, but we don't even need to. Okay. Okay, now we go knight d6. Threatening mate, actually. Okay, and then we go check, check. Yeah, anything wins. Okay, let's take a pawn first. Yeah, so he doesn't have moves, we can just go e5 and improve slowly. Goes f5, okay. So after king f3, he probably wants king e5, knight e5, which is still a loss for him, but we can even avoid that. So we just go via the square that he cannot attack. So king g5. Yeah, let's say king h6 for now. Yeah. Okay. So what else do we have? Let's play Serial Llama. I think I played this guy as well. And we finally get black, yeah? I mean, it couldn't last forever. Okay. d4. Yeah, let's go c5. Go c3. So this is funny position. I think I had to prepare it once, and I was choosing between queen a5, queen b6, and queen c7, which is quite funny. Yeah, I think yeah, whatever. Let's go queen c7. Not that d5 is a bad move for c takes d4 or I mean anything, but it's just about my prep. It's not about the line. I think I played this line as black against Sasha Grishuk in some Blitz game, and obviously lost. Yeah, now it's it's a nice choice. So b takes is nice. Yeah, okay, let's just go b takes. And then I guess we just go g6. And we play it simple. But I think it's a very good version of a red opening with colors reversed for us. So it's like you play a normal rate, you go b3, c4, and then all of a sudden they just go d5 takes c4, you go b3 takes c4, and you're happy. So he goes rook e1 with the idea of e4 followed by e5, I believe. he goes queen c2. I don't know why exactly. I think he could play e4 anyway, but yeah. It's not my problem. So now I guess I go knight g4 to stop e5, although I don't know if I really need to stop e5. Yeah, whatever, I like knight g4 for some reason. Don't know why exactly. He can probably play knight c4 now. Yeah. So now he wants to play h3 and then to get his random e5 idea finally. Okay, let's go bishop a6 then, attacking the knight. Yeah, probably both will overestimate this e4, e5 thing. So for instance, now after queen a4, I will just take on c4. Yeah, stopping e5, but okay, it went different way. Okay, let's go just rook b8. So now he doesn't have this e5 idea anymore. We can just play it simple. So normally you need to run your a pawn in this position. So we'll probably go bishop b7, a5, bishop c6, queen b7, as this would be quite a decent setup for us. Unless he blunders something. And okay, let's just stick to our plan. He actually gave us different options by playing b3, but we don't need them. We just want to play it simple. Okay, so I think we just go knight d2, bishop c6, then we go e4. Yeah, he goes f4, which I think is a mistake, to be honest. Okay, let's say a4. So this is f4, I think, is going nowhere. So you basically never want to go, well, not never, but normally you don't want to go e4, e5 with a pawn on f4 in such a structure, because your king will be weak in many lines. He goes f5. Feels like we are under attack, but I don't see a single idea, to be honest. Okay, knight e5 is fine, queen b7 is fine. Let's just go queen b7. So we had a plan, we stick to it. He takes. Once again, f takes is actually interesting as well. Also, normal reaction is probably h takes. Okay, let's go h takes. I mean, I just don't get what he's doing at all. Yeah, let's bring the knight to e5. Protecting e7. So that's why you actually need this queen on b7. So it has it has many things to do there. So it protects you from some checkmating attacks. Sometimes it's attacking b3. It's also attacking over the diagonal after something like f5. Okay, let's just take, not to think about this. Yeah, and then we start. We start coming via a file. Okay, let's say rook h3 takes. Yeah, we just keep it simple. King goes bishop f4. So now we could just take on f4, or we could, I don't know, go back. Both things look good to me. Okay, let's take, for instance, and then rook 8. Goes rook a2, then rook b2, then we go rook a1 normally. Goes here. Okay, let's say queen b6. And he goes c4. Then I think it's strategically very bad for him. Okay, let's just take. And let's try to bring the queen via g7. Actually, I don't like what I'm doing last few moves, but still it kind of makes sense. Okay, bring the queen. Give a check. Check. And queen c3 probably, yeah. I should have played it immediately, maybe. Anyway, it never hurts to repeat once. Yeah, now we are very happy. We are very happy to take a pawn. I think we can just go f5, just to stabilize the bishop there. Yeah, and once he does the thing, we'll start this. I mean, we can actually play it anyhow. So I wanted to say we start the rook h8 business, but we don't even need this probably. Okay, I don't know. King e5. Rook d2, alright, he played one active move. It's not a big deal. I expected him to go rook d5 check, but that would be still completely lost. Yeah, but once again, buddy, we play with an increment. It makes no sense what you're doing. Okay. Okay, thanks for the game. Yeah, okay, let's play FIDE Master from, what is it? I think it's Argentina. E4, okay, let's go E5. Knight F3, so let's go, yeah, good old Philidor. So what's the latest development there? So they go bishop c4, this is a development. Okay. So how am I supposed to play this? I actually don't remember. I mean, I could just take and play, I don't know, bishop e6. Could also go knight a5. Yeah, I don't like to play it with knight a5, but it kind of makes sense. I could also just go knight d7 here. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's say I take and go knight d7. Now I go knight c5. So it's a typical Philidor position. White has more space. And it looks very nice for him, but in fact it's... I mean, white is better, but normally it's very solid for black. You just don't go crazy and wait. You just need to be patient. And you also need not to blunder some bishop takes f7 nonsense in some of the lines that I'm about to blunder, it feels. Okay, can I go bishop f8? I think I can. So now we actually attack e4. At least I hope we attack e4. I actually think we sort of equalized comfortably. So after f3, in terms of ideas, maybe sometimes, yeah, we can even take on b3 and then try to prepare f5 maybe. Or we can just go bishop e6 now. And which is not a bad idea as well. Yeah, somehow I don't want to take on b3, but I also don't want him to go bishop c4 and run away. Okay, let's take whatever. Let's just take now. f5 runs into queen c4. So let's go bishop e6 first. Yeah, so now we can start considering this f5 ideas. Don't know if we need though. Okay, let's play it in the most solid possible way. Let's go f6, bishop f7 first. He's attacking a7. Wow. I did not quite expect that. So what's a... Okay, let's say we go c6. I don't know. Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's go c6. Yeah, let's go a6. I don't think we need to trade, so we just go queen e7. Wait, is there an increment actually? I mean, I thought there is, but... Yeah, there is no increment. Then we have to checkmate quickly, that's a problem. No, he offers to draw. No, play sir. If you win, you win. Now I just start removing some random active moves. So he's actually attacking the d6 pawn, which is not exactly what matters in the time travel. Nah, okay. You never survive this with touchpad. That's once again, I mean, my statement number like 200 something. That's why you don't need to play without increment. Okay. So there is some guy with Anish picture. Let's ignore him. Yeah, let's play the game with increment against some international master. Okay. So what should we play? Let's go Caracan this time. The nice thing about Caracan is that after 1 c6 you can actually pre-move d5. There's nothing really stopping you. So he played the line with 3-5 and then d2 knight b3. I think I'm probably supposed to know something about it, but actually I can't recall a single line, so just try to develop the pieces normally. Yeah, so now I don't know if we need to take on e3. It feels like we need to actually. Okay, let's take them. And now we can probably just go bishop e7 and castle. Or maybe we can try something more creative, like I don't know, queen h4 checks and queen h6 and castling long. Don't know if it's a great idea though. Okay, whatever. Let's just do this. He goes king d2. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, I think we still need to develop the bishop. Rook f1. So now it's either we just go castles, and then I think black is slightly better, but it's not exactly fascinating. Or we can play something like f6 or f5, where black is probably worse, but it is fascinating. Or we can go rook f8. That just makes zero sense to me, actually. Okay, let's castle then. Yeah, I mean, maybe I should have played f6, but somehow I didn't like it really. Also, here we have brilliant chances to be checkmated, so it can also be fascinating in a way. Yeah, so he sort of invites some c5 or what's the point of queen g4 actually? Maybe there is no point, I can just go e6. So the point is that I want to play c5, but I didn't like bishop b5 there. Which, once again, maybe it was not such a big issue, but I think I can actually, yeah, I can actually do it in the most comfortable way. This queen g4 h4 sequence was not exactly impressive. Like, he's probably preparing some queen g5 or something, but with all the respect to his creativity, I think it will never work. So he just takes, which means immediately that we are in great shape. Okay, now we can do literally anything, I would say. We can just play rook c8 for now. Yeah, so now I guess we go queen h5 and queen takes c5, right? Yeah, that's what I think at least. Okay. Then we'll collect c5 as well. So now I guess we take. So I guess he realized that knight takes b7 runs into knight takes d3, takes rook b5, trapping the knight. No, he didn't. Okay. Or maybe he did, but he just decided to play this position anyway. Rook a1. Wow, this is really deep. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what can be an adequate reaction for such a move. He probably wants to play e4, so let's stop that. I don't know, can we play... I mean, I can actually take on h4. Okay, let's just take a pawn. Okay. So he's not going to resign, yeah? Okay. So let's say we go rook b8, b3, knight c5. Okay, so now we give a check. I think king c1 is the only way not to lose an exchange. So now we can, I don't know. Yeah, he simply resigned. Okay, anything wins here indeed. Thanks for the game. So is it time to play some very strong guy? I would love to actually, but yeah, normally some grandmasters come to challenge you sometimes. Aha, okay, let's play this guy, Sergei Rachmaninoff. I think it's yeah, someone reasonably strong. Okay, let's go knight f6, g6 this time. c4. Okay, let's go b6. Knight c3, bishop b7. I think I played this position recently against Grishuk in the Earthings Masters, and yeah, in general I played it many times, and I had sort of decent results with it. Anyway, the way he played is not really ambitious, obviously, so he allows everything, including c5. Yeah, so now I guess it's all about knight d4 coming one day, or d5. So let's say now we can just go knight d4 if we want, or we can go d5. Okay, let's go d5, I guess. So he takes. Once again, we can start by playing knight d4 actually. Maybe there is no need to. Let's just take. So the basic idea in those lines is takes. What? He actually allows knight d4? Okay, let's go knight d4. I forget about the basic idea. It was anyway contradicting what I'm about to do. So I can take on c3, take on f3. He will have bad structure. I'll be slightly better. Or I can just go e5. Then he goes e3. I think it's also slightly better. Yeah, I don't know. Somehow I like this line more, to be honest. So he'll probably take with a bishop. We take f3. He'll probably just take. Yeah, I actually don't know why I decided to allow him this e takes position. Yeah, exactly. But I just thought it's very good for black. I don't need to avoid this. Yeah, I still think so, actually. Okay. I think at some point I will have to remove the knight from d4 to avoid to avoid the trade. Yeah, for instance, now I think I can go knight f5. Yeah, so by some miracle he's actually holding. So after rook queen takes d3, he has rook d2, right? And if I take on c3 and go c4, he has yeah, he has rook d2 as well. Although this is less convincing actually. So I can also go c4 now. Then I think he takes on g7. Okay, I guess I see a cool line, so let's go c4. Yeah, so this is exactly the line I'm talking about. So can it actually work? If it does, it's actually cool. So what I'm talking about is I go queen takes d3. He takes on d3. I go c takes d3. Rook takes c8. I go d takes e2. Rook takes d8. King takes g7. Resigns. No. Okay, let's give it a shot. It actually seems to work, but if it does work, it's just... I mean, it's really nice. So the point is that after rook takes c8, if I take on c8, he's sort of fine. He goes rook d2 and he's in time to collect the d3 pawn, and he's just slightly worse. Yeah, but we go d takes c2. Yeah, d takes c2, rook takes d8, king takes g7, resigns, right? Once again. Yeah, seems correct. Wow, this is actually cool. Yeah, thanks for the game. So we are warming up. Lightning Leopard. Wow, what a nickname. Okay, let's play the guy named Dangerous Ride. And let's play the Dutch this time. So is this a trick? Like if I want to play... So if I want to play it with the bishop on g7, is this the line where I'm supposed to start with d6? Probably easier. So the point is that after g6 they get some random like h4, h5 or something. I don't remember what exactly actually. So you actually don't need to remember what their idea is. You just need to remember that they have some tricks there, and you'd better avoid it. So I think if they start via this move order, you normally go d6 and then you go g6. Okay, so now I spent like 10 seconds telling you guys about the opening line, but he's still thinking anyway, so this is not a disaster. Okay, the way he plays is a little strange, I must say. Let's just go e4 and try to checkmate him on the king side. It sometimes makes sense to go c5 as black. Like here actually, c5. F takes e4, yeah, it doesn't seem to work. This is sad. Okay, let's yeah. Let's keep it simple then. Yeah, so now I guess we just go c6. Now, yeah, we could play d5 or yeah, let's go d5. As simple as that. Queen d3. Okay, I guess we go bishop e6. b6 was also decent to yeah, to cut the bistro knight, but the way we play it is also normal. So he goes e4 finally. It looks like a blunder to me, but I don't know why exactly. Maybe it's not a blunder, maybe it's just not a very good move. Okay, let's just go knight b4, then take on e4. I think we'll win opponent's end. Or maybe not, but I think we will. So the fact that he started to think is actually inspiring, but I think he has to go queen d1 exactly. So now, like theoretically, we could consider some king h8, but in general, we don't want him to play e5, so let's just take first. So now knight c5 runs into e takes f3, knight takes c6, f2 check. Yeah, so he goes here. We can go knight g4. Or we can just take on e4, which is safe and good. Okay, let's go knight g4 still. So bishop f3, queen h4, h3. We probably go rook takes f3. This is actually too bad, I believe. Like we have queen h4, we have queen b6 check as well. Yeah, queen b6 looks very convincing to me. So there is also queen d6. Or yeah, whatever. I think queen b6 is good enough. So yeah, bishop e3, knight takes. Goes rook e3, which also allows bishop h6. Yeah, okay, let's go bishop h6 just for fun. Yeah, he resigns. Thanks for the game. So is there a 2800 guy who wants to play with increment? No, problems only one. Okay, let's play Geralt. Don't know who is Geralt though. Okay, let's go c4 one time. My old favorite. Okay, so now we go e4. This is called, I believe this is called the Mykonos variation. So I learned that it's called Mykonos variation when I was helping Magnus, and I think this was the most useful thing I learned during the whole work with him. Okay, so now we can take on c5 or we can go d5. Okay, let's go d5. So you don't play f4 to get a boring ending, I believe. Yeah, so this is some sort of strange Benoni. It's like d4, knight f6, c4, c5, d5, e6, knight c3, ed, cd, d6, e4, bishop e7, yeah, f4. Okay, f4 doesn't look too bad then. Yeah, so we just develop the pieces, he'll probably castle. We probably have something like... I mean, normally you need to be careful here. So bishop d3 is sort of normal, but sometimes it runs into some c4 or b5. Maybe not here though. Actually, why not here? So let's say b5. Okay, b5 at very least we can just ignore it. We can just go castles. Yeah, here I think still we go castles. All right, so he sort of prevents us from playing e5. But what's his next move then? Okay, let's go king h1. King h1 is always always useful in these lines. King goes c4, then I think you normally go to c2. So you just allow all this knight c5 kind of nonsense. You just protect e4 and and then you find out that black doesn't actually have a real idea. So can we go e5? I guess we can go e5, yeah. So he needed this knight on d7 to control e5. So that was basically the only reason for us to postpone e5. That's why I played king h1 and bishop c2. So yeah, knight g4. This allows many things actually. This allows knight g5. This allows e6, f takes, bishop takes h7. This even allows h3, in fact. Yeah, we can only play one move, so let's think about it. So let's say knight g5, g6, e6 resigns. Okay. He has knight d3 as well, but then we just take twice, I think. Or we take once and go e6. Yeah, I don't know what he had in mind, but doesn't seem to work. Yeah, so this I think allows bishop h7 and knight takes f7 then. Can we... No, okay. We don't need to show. Let's just take a queen. He will actually have some attack for like one move, so we'll take now, and he has some knight d3, or no. He just decided to take. I think knight d3 was a better attempt, but I mean, still very bad, obviously. So now, besides being a lot of material down, he's also sort of locked down in the box there. Yeah, so how do we win this? We can just play it stupid, like, I don't know, f5, g4, g5. Should be good enough, taking in account how many extra pieces we have. Okay, g5 takes. Okay, takes, check, rook g1. Yeah. Okay, thanks for the game. So it's 30 minutes left actually, so it's time to... Okay, we have some 3k guy who wants to play without increment. Let's take this challenge, although I normally end up being flagged in these games. Okay, let's play the Purge. Yeah, you can even see how fast he is. Yeah, I mean, it's not about the evolution. It's just a professional Blitz player, professional online Blitz player. Goes g5. I don't think this makes a lot of sense. What? Okay, maybe it does make sense. Although I still doubt it a little. Yeah, that's the problem. Basically, with an increment, you think here for like a minute. Then you come up with something smart, you're slightly better, and you play the game. But yeah, with no increment, it's a bit more tricky. So he takes. Can we go bishop h6? e5. Wow. So is it just lost for us actually, or not yet? So if we take on g5, he takes on b7. We take h3. He takes a8, and we have all the pieces hanging there. On the other hand, his bishop is sort of blocked. Yeah, it's an interesting position, in fact. Once again, we play, we play with no increment, so I cannot even think about this. Okay, let's go for it anyway. Like I will, like otherwise I will just end up being flagged. So yeah, let's just go for it and hope there is something. And if there is nothing, we'll just resign because yeah, there is not much to do about it actually. So now we have some moves, like we have rook g8, for instance. Okay, whatever. Let's go. Let's say rook g8. Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot think like there is no tomorrow. Maybe I had to play knight b2 d7 first. Maybe not. I mean, it's just a mess. It was here, so I was going to... Yeah, I was going to take on f2 here, I believe. You can also try rook g2. Yeah, but all in all, I think we're just lost here. That is actually a bit sad. Okay, whatever. Let's just go here, and play some random moves, like I don't know, this one. Yeah. Yeah, we will obviously lose this, but I must say it's a cool game by him. Like, I don't know who is this guy, but Vamir Eich. Okay. Well played, Mr. Eich. Yeah, 9g5. Yeah. Well played. Okay, so we finish our experiments with playing 3 games. So now we play someone. If Mr. Eich will be kind enough to give us a chance to play him with an increment, we'll be happy to take this chance, actually. All right, so now I'm just just looking for some different challenge. Okay, let's play this guy with a ding picture. Okay. So time to switch for something solid. Let's play Sveshnikov once, just to find out what is the modern theory. So b5 is not an old, yeah? Okay. Yeah, so what do we play here? Let's go bishop g7. Let's go knight e7. I think this is considered to be sort of harmless, but yeah, maybe he has something in mind. Yeah, also combining g3 and c4 looks a bit strange to me, I must say. Okay, let's just castle. Just not to prevent whatever idea he had. And now he goes bishop g2. This is strange, I would say. Okay, let's just take on g5. Yeah, and go here. So we probably include a check now. He can play king e2, then maybe queen, I don't know, queen b4, or just rook c8. Okay, then I think we definitely go rook c8. I don't know which rook though. Okay, let's go this rook. Yeah, takes. Now we are threatening b4 followed by bishop c4, I guess. And obviously we don't care about the d6 pawn, as some rook f to d8 will just win there. It's actually very sad for white, I believe. He probably has to do something like, I don't know, king g1 before knight c2, but okay, it looks bad. So we can actually go before knight c2, b3 takes, queen takes a1, rook c1, bishop f3, bishop h3, knight c2. Okay, it looks fun anyway. We obviously don't need this at all. I think something normal, like I don't know, queen before would have won easily. Wow, he goes queen b5. Yeah, but this is just very bad for white now. Once again, can we have fun? Like if we take b takes h3, queen a5, a takes b2, rook f1, rook c1, queen b4, bishop h3, yeah, queen takes b2. That's sad. Yeah, so the normal way is obviously just to take on b5, go rook c2 or something. So black is obviously much better than, but I'm just looking for something something more creative. So we can actually go queen c7, takes, queen c1 check, takes, bishop f1, bishop h3. Then I think he has queen c4. Let's say rook d1, queen e2. Yeah, it's probably too much. Also, after queen c4, we can go rook c8, queen takes c8, bishop takes c8. Yeah, king g2, he's in time again, yeah? Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's just trade and try to win this. I think it's just very bad for white, to be honest, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he can save this somehow. Yeah, let's say rook c8. Bishop f3. Now I think we just go bishop h3. And he basically has no moves. Yeah, he resigns. Thanks for the game. Alright, so okay, so let's play this guy. So he's 26 something. He's also a premium member. So why not? Yeah, let's go one knight c6. Yeah, this is reasonable actually. So you just stop to d4, d5 by going to knight c3. Then after e5 you have like zero ideas normally, but you just hope they will not go e5. And otherwise it's great for you. So he goes bishop c4. Can we actually take on e4? Bishop takes f7. I mean, I just feel like I'll be checkmated. Okay, we'll go e5. So now it's just he goes d3. It's just what is it called? Vienna game, or what is it? I think it's called Vienna game. Okay, so we obviously take. if they want us to take that much, and then we just develop slowly. I think it's interesting that, yeah, sometimes you don't need this bishop to be on c5, so it looks sort of more active on c5, but actually it's not doing that much there. Okay. So normally after you develop your general idea is to get f5 in this lines. So he's trying to bring the knight to f5 to stop this. We can just go g6. That also allows something, but in terms of ideas, what we are doing is kind of logical. So yeah, he forces the rook away from f8. We go bishop g5 to trade the bishops, which I think makes some sense in this line. Okay, we take anyway. I'll probably just go, you know, king g7, rook f8. Wait, actually the pawn is hanging on c4 now. Okay. I did not quite get how he blundered. So he just went queen d2. Okay. So the queen was defending c4. He simply went queen d2 and forgot about it. So now he goes knight d5. I think we just take. Just keep it simple. Okay. Let's go, I don't know, queen e7 so far. So we know it's just a healthy pawn, so we just need to convert this slowly. Goes before, yeah, I wanted the knight to 6 anyway. Yeah, so he wants to play c4 and then sort of wait. I think we have to give up on the f5 idea. Because now we have an extra pawn and the situation changed a bit. So can we just go a5 here? We probably can. Rook takes. Okay, so now we gave the pawn back, but yeah, his pawns are weak. Now I think we'll bring the queen to a4 and probably collect a5 somehow. Goes rook d5. This doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So he just wanted to take. Okay, I guess we just take back. So this should be completely lost for him. We just need to be careful a little, yeah, about some knight c3, d5 coming. So maybe we just give a check first. Then we probably go queen d6 just to chase away his queen. Yeah, now I guess we just go rook d8. Actually, h2 was hanging as well, but we don't even need this. Goes h4. Okay, let's just play h5. Queen e3. Yeah, okay, let's. I have many good moves here. Okay, let's just provoke some g3 or whatever he wants to do there. So whatever he wants to do is queen f4. Okay, then we move the rook in. a4, probably go to a3. Goes g4, we take h4 and probably win. Yeah, okay, thanks for the game. All right. So once again, if you guys want to increase your chances to play a game, I would recommend you strongly to send the challenges with an increment, because otherwise your best chance is that I play you win, and then I will cry forever that you flagged me. I mean, I don't expect to be praised after you win. Okay, Sweet Harmony, the game with an increment, a 2800 guy. Pressure. Goes knight f6. Okay, I think bishop b5 is normal here. Queen c7, castles. So there is some, so there is some big theory starting from knight d4 instead of a6, I believe. But he decided to avoid it, which we don't mind at all. So why is he playing so fast, actually? What's going on? I mean, can I... Seriously, what's going on? It's not even funny. So if I take on c5, he goes e6 or what? If I go e6, he plays bishop takes. If I go rook e1, takes, I don't know, d4, takes, some bishop somewhere. Okay, let's at least make him think a little. Just goes e6 and doesn't think even, which makes sense. So now we have some c4 ideas. So let's say we go c4, knight b4, maybe d4, then h3 is in there. Yeah, whatever, let's just do something. He goes to b6, which is nice to find out. Okay, so now both b3 and d3 makes sense. I kind of like d3 more. He goes knight d7. Okay, I guess we go bishop f4. So this is the difference, basically. So when we play with increment, we can think a little in the opening, and then we still have a chance to survive the game. While with no increment, it's just everlasting mess. So do I need to go g4? Yeah, I don't know. I want to bring the queen to e3. That's what I want to do. Yeah. So now I guess in some lines I'll be threatening. I was about to say I'll be threatening knight f6 check. So can I do it now? I guess I actually can, no? What's the plan there? I don't know what's the plan. Okay, let's go for it. So this was one of the ideas of bringing the queen to e3 to protect the bishop on f4 and create this idea. So that's what he wants. I think we can just take then and go queen h6. Maybe it's not that much though. Okay, we have to take. He takes on f3. We probably go rook e5 then, actually. Can we go rook e5? Yeah, let's hope we can. Yeah, so can I just bring another rook? Okay, so now I guess we take h6. So after queen g6 we have rook g5. After f6 at very least we have rook e3. Yeah, I think it's almost lost for him actually. So let's think about f6 a little. So do we can also take on a6, and that's my point. And yeah, bishop g2, rook e7. Yeah, okay, let's take e6. So rook h3 is still a threat. After queen h7, I think we are just happy to trade and take on f3. Yeah, I think this should be lost. Yeah, okay, but then we should, yeah, we should probably win this somehow. What is this actually? We're like 2 pawns up. So he's trying to run with the king somewhere. Okay, h5. Rook g6, h6 now, I think he will not be in time. Goes b5. Okay, let's just go h7, I guess. Yeah, and the simplest way is probably rook, I don't know, h6. Takes. So the thing is that the pawn endings will normally be lost for him, I guess, all the time. So we just bring the king in. Or it is not lost, actually. I think it has to be lost, no? Okay, I mean, I must admit officially it got out of the control, but... Yeah, so where should we go now? e4 or what? Yeah, maybe e4. Maybe it was stupid to go to e4, actually. Yeah, of course it was stupid. Yeah, I misplayed this terribly, I must say. Yeah, this is just ridiculous the way I played this. Just insane. So once again, why would I go to f3 to run in all checks possible? Okay, can I go queen e6 now and force a draw? I guess I can. Yeah, it's a draw. Yeah, so this was probably, it's actually very lucky that this was the last game for today. I believe so. It's yeah, it's exactly 90 minutes. So yeah, I think it's time to call it a day. Thank you guys for playing me, following the games, and yeah, I hope to play better next time.